Yeah, sometimes you gotta put technology in its place if it doesn't behave.
Call it names.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you last gen little fuck. You don't do your work.
2018 piece of shit.
Like, dude, I'm gonna put you in my back pocket now. That's what you get.
I'm gonna take you apart and see what's going on inside.
Like, sir, are you ready to order now?
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Yeah, like, oh, right.
Oh,
Hey,
right.
Dom,
Can I get
Tom,
the chili?
Tom, tell him I want the number 3, okay?
Dom, tell him we're family. All right.
Yes, and that's what's going to be our main focus of this episode. Welcome back, everyone, to episode 19 of Poke the Yolk podcast, the show where we talk about things that we like to talk about. There might be exciting things in the week, and we get right into it. The Yolk of the week, the good stuff.
The good stuff. I'm Trevor, and I'm getting omeleted today.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what that means, but let's
don't have to
it out
know.
together.
Just know that it's happening.
Just one of those phrases. It doesn't make any sense.
Trying to make it stick, trying to coin a new thing.
Okay.
Get
Try it again
omeleted.
next week. We'll see how it goes again.
I'll think of another one.
No, go for it. Say it again. Maybe it'll grow on me.
The same one?
The same one.
Okay. I could do that. That's easy.
Just say no more.
I'll do the same one every week, man. Just say less.
20 episodes later, like, you know what? I don't think you're going to have to get a new one, actually.
I'm getting deviled egged.
Okay. I don't have one. You had a good one a while ago.
I had one good one.
That was a great one.
Let's get scrambled. And that's,
No. You said let's get benedicted.
That was the one after Let's Get Scrambled.
Oh,
I didn't know
okay.
what else to say. I was like,
Benedicted was...
Let's get other egg thing. Benedicted.
That was a great one. That was my favorite so far.
All right. I'll try and channel that energy for the next egg reference.
What makes it even special, you don't even think about it beforehand. You just say whatever, like off the riff.
That's what it seems like. But really, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what egg reference to use.
Really?
Yeah. I'm in my car. I'm like, family, French toast. What else starts with F with eggs? And I couldn't think of anything, so
I can't either, dude.
I just said omelet. It's like that episode of Dexter's Lab. Did you ever see that one where he learns French?
Oh, omelette du fromage.
Yeah, omelet du for family.
Nice. We're back. We're
good. All right.
All
Cut
right.
everything else, and then we'll put that in.
I got you, buddy.
All right.
Okay. So before we get into the review, because that's what we're going to talk about, we saw Fast 9 it was a while ago now, like 2 weeks at least ago, right?
2 weekends, I think.
I had to sit down, just close my eyes, and try to remember everything in the movie to get ready for this review. I don't know.
And
if
it
you
was
did the same.
packed. It was packed full of action. I was actually reminiscing from all the Easter eggs they put in there too. There's a lot of lot of throwbacks in there. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to. Are you like a big Fast fan? Like,
I
have you
stopped
seen
watching
them
them at Fast 6.
Mm-hmm.
So I caught some of them, like Tokyo Drift stuff. They have references in there.
Is that a spin-off one? Because Dom is not in that one, right?
Yeah, I think it's the third one though. Technically, it's like Fast and Furious 1, Too Fast, Too Furious, Fast and Furious 3, Tokyo Drift. And I don't know what the fourth one or fifth one or sixth one are called, but I think I've seen those.
Me
as well.
neither. I just remember I haven't seen like Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, but Little Bow Wow's in there for like
Twinkie.
some reason.
That's his name in the.
His name's Twinkie?
Yeah.
Oh my god. He showed up in this one too, huh, though?
He did, yeah.
Dude, he looked like a Twinkie in this one. He was all chubby.
He was a little chubby, bro. All of those guys got kind of chubby,
Yeah,
since,
just because they're older now.
Yeah, dude. Well, I was reading, and it's apparently almost been 20 years since the show started.
That's crazy.
The saga, whatever. And also, I was reading, and this is like this second or third to last movie for Fast and the Furious.
This is like a second, third, or fourth to last movie, dude. They're almost there.
No, dude, they're gonna end it in like a Thanos, like Infinity War type.
Just
closing.
everybody's gonna come in, like
Everybody's coming in, and it's a 2-part finale. So you have the Fast 10 or whatever they're gonna call it, and then Fast 11 is like the last one.
Someone said that it should be called Fast 10 Your Seatbelts.
Dude, that'd be pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's sick. Dude, I wonder how, because I could tell it's like getting old by looking at Dom. Because like he's looking, his head is like, doesn't look as firm and hard as it did in the first movie. It looked kind of like malleable and soft.
Looks kind of mushy.
Yeah, like, dude, what's going on?
Like there's a little bit Play-Doh in there.
Yeah, it's all soft. Like, oh man, he's getting old. Everyone's getting kind of old, except Ludacris. He looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, dude, he doesn't look different at all.
No, he looks even younger to some of the people on there who've been there. You know.
Yeah. Who else aged well? I think the girl that's supposed to be married to Brian, to Paul Walker's character, I think she aged pretty well. She still looks older for sure, but
who else? I think his name's Tyree. I think he's the other black dude.
Tyree Gibson.
He's pretty. He aged well as well.
Yeah,
but
you said he's pretty.
Yeah, he's pretty, man. He has nice teeth.
Nice.
I like nice teeth.
Yeah, me too.
Who else? Yeah, but dude, in this final saga, they're gonna probably bring back people back to life who are dead.
Dude, they did that in this one.
They did.
Fucking Han, bro.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna say Paul Walker. They kind of did. Not well, like they didn't show him, but they mentioned him though.
Canonically, that dude never died. Like he's just
right like, in the series.
The kids.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's crazy though. Like that, they should have just, I don't know, written him out totally, or like his whole family, because it's weird. Like they're going on adventures. Story wise, why would he not be there? You know, like
dude, I don't know.
That's
I don't
his
know why.
family, right? That's his family. Why wouldn't he be there trying to save the day with them, you know?
Somebody's got to watch the kids. He's just like the babysitter now.
That's what they said in the movie. They're like, where is he? They didn't even say his name. He's like, oh, he's watching the kids. That's
he's
what
in
they
good
said.
Hands. Like,
and then at the end too. You didn't know this, but I knew this because his name is Brian, and I think they did say something like that. There was a table that was at the very end, because they have a barbecue right at the end of every like movie. They have a barbecue and they say grace, and there's like, oh, there's one seat that's left, and then a blue car like comes in, and then Brian drives a blue car, like
he drives a Skyline. Yeah.
That
was totally him. I told you that, but you were like, nah, that was someone else.
Nah, dude, I told you that. What are you talking about?
Nah, you were like, that's his brother, dude. That's not Brian.
Nah, you were like, oh no, that's the Rock for sure. That tiny ass car, yeah, that's the Rock's car.
Nah, I didn't say that, dude. I knew that shit was Brian. Like, as soon as I saw him roll up, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that would have been my second guess though. Like his brother that he met.
His brother, yeah, because his brother came out, and his brother's supposed to be his younger brother, but in the movie, he looked like older almost than Dom. Like he's bigger than Dom. He's
like John Cena, right?
Yeah, John Cena.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, what the fuck?
Okay. Before we get like really into it, let's start the review, and let's kind of tell the people like what this movie, like summarize it basically.
I don't even know how to summarize it. Like, it was wild. Like it was like Fast and Furious condensed and like purified in a form that's like, it's like anything that you saw in the past ones, but like amplified, right?
It's like a diamond if you were gonna like compare it to anything. It's just
some people didn't really like it actually.
Yeah, I have some high and low points that I'm gonna get into. But basically, so this movie and the story, what it's about, it's like Dom, he's in the countryside, he's trying to get away with it, but a bunch of people around him are kind of missing the life. They're like, man, this just isn't me, you know? And I feel like that's something that's been brought up in not only this movie, but movies before. I don't know if I'm remembering correctly, but it makes sense because all of them are like action junkies, and it's kind of hard to settle down. But yeah, he's living in the countryside, and then his friends come up and tell him about this mission. To be honest, I don't really remember what the mission was about. But they
had to get an artifact or something, like
probably
some
right.
piece in like an airplane that crashed. They had to retrieve it, or else something bad would happen.
Yeah, that's what they said verbatim.
But it's not important. Like that's not important, right?
You don't come for this. Yes, you come for family and cars.
Family. Yeah, and cars.
And so Dom, he says no but like the people around him are like, I'm gonna take this mission.
Even his
And-
girl Letty, like she's like, nah, I'm going.
Mhm. Right.
You take the kids, Dom.
She tried because that's not even her kid, right?
No,
That's
it's
like,
not.
a legit kid.
That's his, I guess, his other girl or his ex-girl's.
Dude, he looks like a little kid. When did he get this girl? He must have had this. Like, this girl must have been in his life like 2 movies ago at least.
Yeah, and then she died or something, like real quick.
I gotta watch that one again. I gotta run it back.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah,
It's cool that Letty like picked up and cared for the kid though.
Yeah, I remember Letty in one movie. She was bad. Like, she was on the opposite side, and they had to like bring her back.
She lost her memory. Yeah. I
Oh,
think.
she did.
Yeah, and like the way that Dom got her out of it is he like recounted some stories of them like when they were younger and stuff. Like
Family, bro.
apparently he saved her from drowning, right? And then there's like a scene where he's in the water in this movie.
Oh,
So it's like a little bit of a role reversal, and like that was one of the things that he brought up to her in the past movie to like just get her to snap out of it and realize that they had a history together and stuff.
oh. When did he bring that up? Not in this one, right?
Not in this one. It was in the one I think you're talking about where she was on the other side.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's cool. So sometimes Fast and Furious will put a little nugget in there that you're saying like, hey, that was pretty good.
But the whole scene that led up to that is nuts, right? He like collapses a tunnel on himself to like get rid of the bad guys.
Dude, I'm gonna get into that too. I'm just gonna talk about like the ridiculous feats that like
Yeah.
the characters do in this movie because it's
Oh,
wild.
of course.
It's nuts. It's a good time. But yeah, so to make a long story short, he takes the mission, and then on this mission he meets his brother that no one knew about, even though
Jacob.
he's a family man, right?
Yeah.
And,
Jacob Toretto.
Yep. And they go into their backstory about how his dad died. That was pretty cool. We got to see.
Yeah. And then Dom, like, they also went into, they actually showed the scene where Dom beats the crap out of that guy with like a wrench or something.
What?
The other driver. Didn't you see that in the movie?
No, he beat someone up like that in this movie?
Yeah, dude. Young Dom, when it was a flashback. It was like after his dad died.
Oh yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
his brother
yeah.
was all
But they didn't
pissed.
show it. They
Right.
like cut away, and then they showed like the brother like watching or something, right?
Right, but in the first, I think like the first movie, that was one like sore point for Dom's life, is that like he went to jail because after his dad died, he like basically almost killed the dude that, or maybe he did kill him. I don't remember, but he like beat the shit out of him with like a wrench. And so the fact that they showed it is like, oh, like you finally get to see this scene that kind of defined, Dom's trajectory.
Wow.
in his
Okay.
life. Yeah.
Okay. That's cool that they like brought it back, because I feel like I'm a Fast fan. I think I started getting into Fast like movie 5, I feel.
Oh, okay.
So like that callback didn't like hit as hard, but that's cool.
Yeah, you joined it a little bit late, huh?
I did. I didn't even catch like the first 3, I feel.
Nah, I feel like it doesn't really matter when you jump in. You do miss some of like the little like throwbacks, but I don't know. It's like Transformers. Like if you miss the first Transformers, like whatever,
Wait,
It's-
what?
It's robots. They explode shit. Like it's cool.
Yeah, they're just gonna save the day the next movie. Same
Right.
shit.
Family.
Yeah. And then what happened? And then they meet his brother, and then the like brother wins. He gets like whatever they were looking for, and then they had to go get it back from the brother. And then something happens, and they're cool again because Dom didn't like his brother because he thought his brother killed his dad, which he
Right.
basically did, right?
He did, but his dad asked him to do it, and he didn't like intentionally kill him.
Yeah.
Like his dad was, I guess, trying to fix the race so that, I don't know, so that he would for sure win and get some money or something.
Or maybe he was trying to throw it.
Yeah, or
Maybe.
trying to lose. I don't know. He was trying to
Yeah.
fix it one way or the other.
And it was like
And,
too much, maybe, like whatever he did to the car.
Yeah, the car couldn't take it, and then fucking, died, and then he died, and then the kid, Jacob, Dom's brother, felt like shit, and then Dom was like, "Oh, this fool killed my daddy."
Yeah, and once Dom got out of jail, he went to go race his brother, right, when they were still
Right.
young. And that was
Right.
pretty sick.
Yeah, and I think that race his brother actually drove like a blue Mustang, which is the same car, a newer version that his brother drove like later on in the movie too.
Oh, okay. Like stuck with him.
Yeah, so I guess all the characters have their own preference for like cars. Like Dom likes the Dodges, his brother likes the Ford Mustangs, Brian likes those like imports like the Nissans and Toyota Supra and stuff. Yeah,
That's cool. That's like their like signature car.
exactly. Yeah, their character is kind of identified in that car that they
Dang.
picked.
So if like in that big movie that they're gonna have, if there's like a hopeless situation, then you see a car like jump on screen, you already know who it is just by the type of car.
Blue Mustang. Oh, that's Jacob. He's here, right?
Dang, that'd be sick. Now I know.
Do you think they're gonna CG Paul Walker into the 10 and 11th one?
I don't know how I feel about that. It would be pretty sick, but I don't want to be insensitive.
I think they'll do it.
They need to get like all the permission, they need a contract or something.
Dude, they need to like reach out to his family and be like,
Yo, how do you have like Paul Walker is such a huge part of the franchise, you know? How do you not have him there at the end?
I know. It's like in Star Wars where they had like the digital Princess Leia because
exactly, yeah,
Carrie Fisher died, you know.
Yeah, so it's not like impossible, I guess, because she passed away, but I mean it's Carrie Fisher, that's Leia. How do you not?
I know. And even before that, they had Tupac on stage in Coachella.
Oh yeah, so that was awesome. Yeah. Snoop was talking to him and everything.
Anything's possible nowadays, man.
Anything's possible with family, bro.
With family, it's right. That's right. Yeah.
Dude, that's why I wore this hat. I wore this hat and I like pulled up my sleeves to look like Dom because I've never seen him with a shirt with sleeves before.
He's wearing sleeves in both of our pictures.
He is?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, I can't tell. Maybe he's probably not wearing sleeves over here.
Yeah,
you don't wear sleeves at a barbecue, bro.
Hey, everybody's wearing sleeves there.
Not Dom, though.
Yeah, cover it up. Nah, he's not wearing sleeves.
Put my big old head over him. Like, nah.
I don't like that, so no.
But so how does it end? How does the movie end? They're cool, right? So they like work together to bring down this huge tanker car that's supposed to like have this satellite controlling device in it, while and Tyree and Ludacris are in space trying to stop the satellite. They crash into a satellite.
Yeah, they do. How did they get picked up again? I forgot. In space.
Dude, it must have been like someone from another country, I feel.
Was it like the International Space Station was like, hey, what do you guys...
There was someone up there. There was definitely someone up there, and they're like, hey, like, you found
I know,
us.
It's super quick, too. It's like, they didn't really explain it very much, but it's like, oh, they're in space, now they're back at the bar.
The writers, in the writer's room, they're just like, how are we going to get them down there? And like, oh, don't worry about it. It'll
no
be
one
fine.
cares about that. It's just family, bro, family.
They did so many kind of like jabs at themselves, basically saying like,
yeah,
like none of this matters, right? Like this is just for good times.
Even what Tyrese Gibson was like, bro, I don't think I can die, man. Like think about all the situations that we've been in, and I don't have a scratch on me. Like
they were playing hardcore into it. That was funny too, though, because I thought I was like, oh man, what's going on? Because then they play along with them. You don't know if they're serious or what.
It's almost like they're breaking the fourth wall, kind of, but not completely. But they're like toying with it. I like that. Like,
yeah, I like
it.
That.
Doesn't take itself too seriously, right? It's like
it's a different vibe, though. Maybe you could speak on it because I haven't seen the first four, but I'm assuming like it's different, right? It feels different.
Yeah, definitely. You know, the first one is, I feel like they try to play it, you know, pretty close to what they think it would be like. You know, they don't really lean into. Well, they don't really have anything to lean into as far as, you know, past movies. That's the first one, so they kind of have to establish that whole universe, right? So the first one is just like cars racing and like crime and stealing and stuff. But then as they progress, they start to get more and more, you know, dramatic and extravagant. And then I think now they've done it so much that they're running out of stuff to do. So they have to they have to kind of, you know, take a step back, become a little bit more self-aware about, you know, about what happens to make an entertaining movie for people. Otherwise, the people get bored of it, you know.
They probably forget things that they wrote. They're like, oh wait, oh yeah. They probably get their like knots like crossed all the time. They have to keep some kind of consistency, I hope.
Like I was surprised that Han is alive because that dude died or supposedly
I
died.
remember him dying in freaking one of the movies. Like at the end, they showed it like it was a post credit scene.
Yeah,
and then
he got T-boned by
Jason Statham. Right?
yeah, by Shaw, right? That's Shaw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hobbs is
The Rock.
The Rock. Okay.
Yeah.
He did. And then like at the end of this movie, spoilers. Well, this is a whole spoiler. Like
Yeah, you
hope
shouldn't
you
be
don't
watching this if you don't
Yeah,
want to see
please
spoilers.
don't. Because it's just gonna get worse.
Yeah.
But at the end of this one, freaking Han, he visits him, right?
Yeah.
That was pretty
Well,
sick.
yeah, Jason Statham's like beating up a punching bag with some fucking guy inside of it, right? And then he hears like a knock on the door and Han's right there. And he's like, oh shit, I thought I killed you.
I wonder do you think I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like no hard feelings. Like there's probably a bigger mission.
Oh yeah. I think
And they're
that's
gonna
like
work
the
together,
10th
right?
and the 11th one. Well, did that one lady, the Charlize Theron's character, did she
Yeah,
She's
she's
free,
okay.
right?
Yeah, she's good.
so maybe she's like the villain in the next one or something?
I forget when she was introduced. I feel like she's been around a couple movies, at least like 2 or 3.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if she's like gonna be the mastermind or be in part with the bad guys, right?
Thanos. Dude, what if, hear me out, in this last one, freaking Dom's dad did not die.
Whoa,
And he's
nah,
alive.
dude, that dude's crispy. There's no way.
You never know, bro. This is Fast and Furious like
Nah.
universe. That'd be awesome though, because then Dom and his brother would like join together, right? Because like their dad is like the ultimate evil, so they had to come like, we're gonna need the whole family for this.
I'm surprised I didn't throw any like, oh, I can't see him like jokes for John Cena.
Right? That's what I also thought. I'm like, are they gonna?
Like he's in the rear view, like I can't see him, and he's like right there.
That would be. I'm surprised they did not do it. If he
Yeah.
comes back, they gotta.
Dude, I'm sure they will. They have to. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's basically it. I think we hit all the points, and it ends like this, like how we want it to end with the barbecue.
With the
Hands in
barbecue.
prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they're rebuilding the house, right? Like the house was all like they're all boards, all like plywood and shit.
What house?
The one that they're having the barbecue at and at the end.
Oh, was it destroyed?
I think it was bombed by Shaw, that dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He bombed their house or something.
Damn, that's messed up. I don't know how to feel with Shaw. Is Shaw a good guy or bad guy?
He was introduced as a baddie. I don't know if he's good. I know that like it's similar to the Hobbs dynamic, right? Like Hobbs was kind of against him, but then he like joined sides with them, like The Rock.
Yeah, but Hobbs is he's like police force, right?
Right.
So that makes sense.
And he and Shaw are working together now in the Hobbs and Shaw movie. So I think that they'd probably be on the same side. And then I don't know if they're going to like bring them all onto the same side for the 10th and 11th one or what.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. That'd be pretty sick. Dude, anything's possible. They probably get some new celebrities in there. Did you see Cardi B was in there in this
Cardi
one for
B
like
was
a
in
second?
there. Yeah.
Some people just like to make cameos like that.
They've been doing that for a while too. I think even in like the first and Little Bow Wow, right? He was in Tokyo Drift.
Little Bow.
I mean, there's other music artists that were in some of the older ones too. So I think it's just
Dude, who would you want
tradition.
to see in there? Like what's a cool cameo for you?
Shit. Like Eminem would be pretty cool.
Yeah, Eminem. I
Maybe
kind of look like Eminem right now.
8 Mile over here.
Yeah. I wrote you, but you ain't calling.
What else?
It would be cool. Freaking Ed Sheeran should be in there.
Dude, Ed Sheeran should have a new single, right?
Yeah. Just like, remember when he was in the Game of Thrones for a cameo?
Yes.
He was singing.
My new album comes out next week. Like
He does have a new album too.
Yeah. They could also throw in Lil Dicky or something. That'd be pretty funny.
I could see him at one of those like street races when there's just like a crowd of people, and he could be like one of those gangsters or something promoting his
Yeah.
album.
He'd probably do something dorky as hell on there though. Like,
Yeah, that'd be sick if they made him a cool driver though. It was like Dorothy was like like a demon behind the wheel.
you hit the nos too early, bro. What are you doing?
He's like, no, I got it. That's how he lost though. Remember his
Yeah.
brother? He
That's
did
a
it too
classic
early.
like fail move for Fast and the Furious.
They could always just go back
Never
on
hit the
that.
nos too early.
Looking at my notes. Okay, before we get to like what we really liked and what we didn't like about the movie, I have a question. What does Dom do? Like, what is his occupation? Like, what is he?
Mischief.
Because they always talk about. I've seen like clips of like past Fast and Furious movies these past couple days, and there people would just be like, "Oh, Dom, like you're the best," or like they like allude like they've been working with him for a while, like they've needed him for missions basically. But like, what is he like? Just a mercenary? Like he just
He
does
used to steal
odd
stuff.
jobs?
So like in the first couple ones, I think they would just steal. They would like steal a lot of stuff and resell it, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So like that was his
Just thief?
thing. Yeah, thief.
Damn.
Car
not-
racing. He'll beat people in races, take their cars, and then sell them. Like
Yeah, but he does like a little bit everything. Like, cause he just like thieves don't usually go out to hurt people, but Dom goes like loaded, dude. He brings guns and his homies and
Bro.
everything.
when you've been doing it that long, you gotta be prepared.
Dang. All right. So I guess he's thief category, gentlemanly thief.
He's an outlaw, just straight up.
He just does whatever he wants, basically.
But he loves his family. That's what's important.
Yeah. Don't mess with his family.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So let's talk about some of the things we liked and didn't like. What you want to go with first?
Yeah, I think we talked about it a little bit, but I'd like the fact that they kind of were self-aware that, you know, the stuff they've been doing is really exaggerated and kind of out of this world. And then they went up to space, you know, even though it's not realistic. Like, I didn't go into the movie expecting it to be realistic, right?
Dude,
like,
when I
even
told
the
people,
magnet stuff was pretty cool, right?
oh yeah, when you got the car from out of the air.
Yeah, they had magnets. They were doing all kinds of weird shit with it, like pulling cars through buildings and like shooting cars backwards with their giant magnets. So
Oh,
that was
those
pretty cool.
magnets. Yes. I remember those. Yeah, they were using those. That's a pretty cool tactic.
Yeah, so I think the stuff they did, I mean, I'm a fan of, it's kind of like science fiction-y or like, you know, not realistic, but it's still interesting and fun to watch.
It's basically just like a movie created by 12-year-olds who just keep on asking like, what if, basically.
Yeah.
Like, what if this? Like, oh yeah, like write that down.
Write it down. Yeah, that's great.
Basically, I bet the writers just bring their like kids into work and just like brainstorm with them.
I wonder if the actors are like, yo, what if we went to space this time? Like me and Ludacris are up in space now. Like, can we do something like that? And Dom's like, yeah, write it down. Like,
Tom's like, yeah.
yeah.
He's writing it. Freaking, but that's when I told people that like who aren't into Fast and Furious that they're going into space in this one, they didn't believe me. They thought I was like kidding because Fast and Furious is very outrageous, but like I feel that was the line a lot of people did not think they were gonna cross, but they did.
Because I mean, it takes a lot of money to get into space, right? Just look at those billionaires going up there.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal,
Yeah.
but not for them.
No, they just strap a rocket to a car and you're good.
That's basically what they did, right? They just like slingshot themselves up there.
Right. They had like they were on a plane, right? And then the plane like let the car go and the car flipped on the rocket.
Let the car go. And they're like, cargo.
Yeah, I totally meant to say
That's
that.
a good one, bro.
I totally meant to make that pun. But yeah, I mean, that's actually the same launch method that the Virgin Galactic used today.
Oh, today was the day.
Yeah, they launched it this morning, like 8:30, and they used the same method. They had a carrier ship take it up, and then they let go of the actual spaceship, and then that one like shot off and took them the rest of the way to outer space.
Oh, so it was a good launch?
Yeah, it was successful.
He was on there?
He was.
Dude, nice.
He's like 80 or something, and apparently, side note, him and Jeff Bezos are kind of arguing because Jeff Bezos says that the altitude that he went to today is not truly space.
Oh, he's
like,
playing
bro,
that card.
You didn't really go to space. Like, you went almost to space, but not quite.
Of course. No matter where like he landed, he was going to say that. I bet you, dude.
Dude, like, bro, you didn't go to space. I'm going to space next week, but you didn't go to space. Like,
That's like little brothers like bickering. Like, nah, you didn't really do it.
you were close, but Sorry.
That's funny, dude. What's he saying? What's the Virgin Galactic guy saying?
He's like, yeah, I went to space. Like, what do you mean?
He's like, he didn't go to space.
Come on.
Oh my god, that's funny though.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the same. Going back to Fast and the Furious, that's the same method they use, right? So, I guess it's kind of a little bit more grounded. Even though I don't think you could do that in a car.
First
Duct
try,
tape, like.
dude. That method that they were testing was like blowing up the day before they actually did it.
Oh, I know, dude. I know.
That's funny.
With Twinkie and the whole Fast and the Furious.
I can't believe his name's Twinkie. That's such a terrible name.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But didn't he say in the movie that he doesn't call himself that? He's like,
right.
That was a joke,
I don't go
right?
by that anymore, but like.
And someone's like, you went by that? You didn't even know what to say. But I agree. Some of the things that I liked were like the cool action. There's some pretty cool stuff. When you said magnets, because there are like two magnets, I guess, in the movie. There's that one where they used to fight to attract and release. That was cool. And then there's another one where freaking they launched the car off the cliff and they were like, man, how is he gonna get out of this? But then like freaking jet comes over and snatches him.
Right,
like,
with the magnet.
magnetized.
That was Dom's brother, right? Jacob.
Yeah.
And then right after that, fucking Dom drives off the bridge.
The
car into the road.
And then the lady who I think was in the passenger seat, she said, no, Dom, like, not again, or something like that. Something to indicate like this isn't his first time doing this.
It's like, God damn it, Dom, you're always doing crazy shit in the car.
That's pretty cool though, but like there's a 1 in 100 trillion chance that would work, dude.
Dude, there's no way that would work. Absolutely.
Do you see how it hooked? It like zoomed in on like it hooking in. It was like perfect.
Oh yeah, and he did it intentionally, right? Because he like as soon as the thing's falling, he like cranks the wheel and he catches it. He's like, oh yeah, I nailed it. I'm that in touch with my car that I know
seriously
where the rope is.
But if it was like a freaking Mustang, or what is he? He drives Dodges, right?
Yeah, he drives Dodges.
If it was a Mustang or any other car, he wouldn't have pulled it off.
Dude, they would have been dead. Would have been off the cliff.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, favorite things like action, the barbecue at the end. It's classic. It's pretty funny. Yeah,
I love the barbecues.
And then just the universe in general. It's a good time. You know, like even though it's high stakes sometimes, you know, like your main favorites are gonna probably be okay. They'll make it out of here. It's just a good time.
Yeah, they got plot armor. I mean, I would say they have so much plot armor that even if something happens to them in real life, they're still going to be okay in the movies.
Even Han, dude, he freaking died. Like, he was a fan favorite, and
yeah.
he came back. They just wrote him in.
Yeah.
Like,
he's still snacking, too. You do see him always, like, munching on something?
I think I read that he was trying to quit smoking, like, in a movie ago. The one where he came out with Gal Gadot. She was in this movie, actually. They wrote her out. They mentioned her.
Oh, I remember she was supposed to be in it? Or
I don't know if she was, but she wasn't because we didn't see her. And they said something about her. They explained it because Han and her were together in the last movie.
Right. They showed her picture. I remember seeing that.
Yeah. Oh, that's another character, new character. Like, he adopted someone, right? Han did.
Oh, yeah, the girl.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're part of the crew, you're just basically badass because she just like showed up and she's good, dude. She's like a veteran. She kicks ass. She's
already there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. What was I talking about though? Before on snacking. Yes. The story. He was trying to quit smoking. And he would like snack a lot on set, and they just like wrote that into the script basically.
Oh, so it was actually a real thing for the actor. It wasn't.
Yeah,
just like...
he was snacking because he had to do something with his fingers, dude.
Oh shit,
that's cool. So it's like a little tidbit that they just continue the joke, basically.
Yeah, so I think they gave his character the same history, like he's trying to quit smoking as a character.
Oh, it was in the movie too.
Yeah, that was the same story. I didn't know that it was like the actor and the character both had the same backstory.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that's pretty good actually. Like, and it like it'll come out like in the like when he's snacking, he's gonna be really snacking because he's really trying to not be smoking right now.
He's like, man, I want a stogie. Like,
he gets like when they say like action, he just gets so like lost in the snacks. He forgets his lines or something.
I'm out of pretzels.
He's always got to keep snacks for him.
Yeah, he's like, hey, where are my goldfish at? Like, come on.
Like, damn, bro. I wonder if he has a favorite snack.
I'm sure he
That
does.
info's out there. Everyone
Everybody has a
snack.
favorite snack.
There you go. What about what you did not like about the movie?
I don't know. I think at first I didn't really understand where the kid went before they said that he was with Brian. I was like,
The little bunker they gave him.
Yeah, is he in that box in the barn? Like, where is this kid?
Yeah.
I was like a little upset by that. And then I think some of the stuff was kind of dumb with his brother. Like, I feel like his brother, he got himself to this position of power, right, Jacob? And then in a flash, all that's overturned. Like, everybody that he was working with kind of turned their backs on him, right? And it's like, I don't know. It's like, bro, are you dumb? Or it just seemed like kind of poor storytelling, I guess.
Yeah, I feel you. He didn't feel like the main bad guy in his own movie.
Nah, and like he was doing all this work after he got out of jail, right? He has his own like empire, basically. He's like, oh, I know these parts. These are my people. And then at the end, they turn their back on him like in a second, and it's like, I don't know. It seems weird, right? It's like, come on.
Maybe he wasn't all that in a bag of chips like he thought, dude.
Right. Like he's only like a dill pickle or something. Like he's not the whole thing.
Hey, dill pickles are pretty good, actually. Nah, he would be like a, I don't know, soggy French fry.
Be like a celery stick.
Yeah, no peanut butter.
No peanut butter.
Yeah, but yeah, that sucks. Charlize Theron definitely. She called him like a puppet even in the movie, right?
Yeah, and it sort of came true, right? So
yeah, he played.
What about
part.
you? What did you like and what did you dislike?
I kind of already went over what I like, so like the barbecue and then the universe in general. But what I did not like, not that I didn't like it, but just kind of there was a lot of action. Like when I was watching the movie, right, and I was watching it and watching the action, I was like, man, this is cool. But even sometimes when there was some action going on, I felt just a little bored, and I think that was just because it just like sensory overload a little bit. Sometimes there's always something happening on the screen that like you become kind of numb to it a little bit sometimes.
I
something
see.
Like really cool is happening, like it's just another something that's happening on screen, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. It kind of makes it less memorable because it's like so much has happened that you can't really pick up on the truly action parts because it's all just like one giant action.
Definitely. Yeah. So that was a little thing. It's a weird thing to notice, but it's something that I did notice while I was watching it. I was like,
no, it makes sense for sure.
Let's see what else I wrote down. Yeah, I think I'm on board with you with like the story a little bit. Like his brother didn't feel like the main antagonist in his own movie. Like sometimes the writing in there, but that's the thing though. It's Fast and Furious, right? You don't go for the writing, but still.
Yeah.
As a moviegoer, you kind of care about it sometimes.
Right. Like, I mean, you don't go to Avengers for the writing either, but I feel like they put like a little bit more effort in the story at least, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's nice to have like those Easter eggs when they surprise you, and they do. Like I'm sure you've gotten like some stuff that I couldn't just because I haven't seen like all of them.
Right. Like at the end where he gives Jacob the keys to a car. He's like, here's a, I don't know, 5 or something second car, right? And that happened in the first one. He gave Brian gave Dom keys to a car that he helped him build, and he's like, "Oh, I owe you like a 5-second car." So it's like there's like some subtle like flashbacks that you pick up on. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So I definitely like that too, right? Like the where they pay, respects to the older movies. That's pretty cool. But you do kind of have to. You kind of have to watch them or at least know about that to really pick up on it.
There's been so many. I'm just like. That's cool that you remember, but maybe like half the fans wouldn't even remember that or have caught that, because it's like that was 20 years ago.
And I'm not like I don't catch some of the ones that happen after the 6th one because I really haven't seen them. So it's like there's so many movies that I guess they try to throw a lot of references in there, so it doesn't matter kind of which ones you've seen. You'll still have something that you can like connect to from the past.
Dude, do you think they're going to once Dom's story is done? He has a kid now. Do you think they'll just like reboot it with him, dude?
With the kid?
Yeah.
Maybe.
He like, grows up. Like something happens to Dom and he like dies for some reason. And then like now the kid picks it up. He's like, "You're going to pick up where your old man left it?" He's like, "I'm ready." He like tears off
Dude.
his sleeves, gets in that Dodge, dude.
He pulls his dad's white V-necks out of the closet.
His wife beater is like
Yeah.
on a hanger.
It's just 10 wife beaters in the closet, and he's like, all right, which one do I wear today? Like,
That's another thing that was like joking on. Like freaking
Oh,
Dom's
yeah.
wife beater never gets dirty.
dude, they're always so fresh and clean.
They're crispy, and I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, I get dirty just by like walking outside or get like grease stains on it or
You
something.
get dirty just looking at it in the mirror. Like,
Just look at the damn it. Just like
oh shit, is that a stain?
spit on it by accident. Okay, so in conclusion, what would you rate it out of 10?
Oh, out of 10?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'd give it a Fast 9, but I think that's too high.
Ooh, I'd be looking at you a little different. Like, oh, is that good, huh?
I'd probably give it like a. It's hard because action wise and like throwbacks, I'd probably be like a 7 maybe. But then as an overall film, like a 4 or 5 probably.
Damn. Okay. I was gonna give it, so taking all of that into account, like everything that we talked about, I gave it a like a 6.5, like kind of averaging out between the
Oh,
two.
nice. Yeah.
Because yeah, it's a good time, not great. You'll probably get more out of it if you're a fan. You're like a loyal fan, but even as a fan, which I think I'm a fan, but not like a hardcore fan, there are some things that are kind of hard to overlook. But you still go to the movies to watch it because it's fast, and that's what you came for.
Right. Yeah. It's cool. It's a fun experience. I don't know if I'd watch it like maybe I put it on in the background and like
Oh, definitely.
do some other stuff and then look up when the magnet parts are on or something or
The
or when he's like
magnets.
jumping over the bridge, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not something that I'd probably go to theaters again and see.
It's one of those movies that you see at like Costco just on all the TVs that they just like
Yeah.
kind of use to highlight like the pixels and stuff.
Yes. They probably do like a slow-mo explosion scene and you have
Mhm.
like
Get some of those rev up car scenes to just like blast out of the speakers.
yeah, like the magnet one where they pull the car through the glass building.
Yeah.
And then you,
Dude,
like,
that girl who she was in Game of Thrones, the one who was driving the magnet car.
yes.
Yeah, she was
Miss Sun.
Miss Sundai.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was pretty cool. There's
She's
a lot
pretty cool. Yeah.
just pretty. She has flawless skin. Love her
She
hair.
does look very nice.
Yeah, so that was our take on Fast 9. It's pretty good. No regrets.
No regrets for sure. It was
Oh,
good.
That's right. I did have something though. I have another good thing that came out of watching this. All the people who did see
The
it, they started
memes.
like memeing the hell out of this movie,
Bro,
dude.
anything for family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
pull these up.
Let me show you some of
Nice.
my favorites from here. I'll explain it too for the people who cannot see. Not all of them, just some of them. So this one, freaking Family Forever. It's freaking Vin Diesel on freaking Chadwick Boseman from Avengers.
Yeah, instead of Wakanda forever, it's family forever.
This one.
I don't have gravity. I got family.
Dude, Family Defies Gravity. This one's good.
Dude, I love that one. The Olive Garden.
When you're
Yeah.
here, your family is just Dom in front of an Olive Gardens.
Bro.
This one cracks me up because he doesn't have a wand. It's Harry
Yeah.
Potter. And he's like, Dom, you don't have a wand. They're like, you don't need a wand when you have family. And just Dom like ramming into Voldemort. My God.
Bro.
That's hilarious. This is
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
funny too. He's racing Lightning
Steve
McQueen.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, lightning is fast, but family is faster. And just, I think this is from the movie. He's like spinning out. He just shoots him.
Destroyed McQueen's car.
Freaking Kevin McAllister from Home Alone. He's like, I don't want a new family. I don't want a new family. Family sucks. There's Dom just pointing his rifle at him.
That's a shotgun, but yeah.
All pissed. Oh, this one's classic.
Oh, this one is good.
I love Mufasa. He's in the car. How he looks at him. He's like, hey. So it's Lion King. Scar pushes Mufasa off the cliff, and Dom freaking grabs him. I think he's flying or something. I don't know how he caught him like that.
He grabs
But-
him before he gets hit by the wildebeest.
Dude, this is funny too. 'Cause it looks like he's literally grabbing onto him right here. Like his arm is like stretched out, and then Mufasa's like, "Hey,
thanks, bro. You saved
literally
me."
has that face. If I could like sum up that face in a word, it's just "Hey."
It's definitely an A face.
And then Friends, Dom's face is just on all the Friends cast, and it's family.
That's weird, dude. I feel uncomfortable with this one.
Which one's the best one?
The one on the right looks really messed up. Like,
This one?
it looks more real than the others, but that in itself is kind of off-putting.
I think you're right. Just because it looks the best, but also.
And then the girl on the left with the blonde hair is also kind of pretty well done. So it's like,
oh, you think she's well done, bro? Okay. Moving on. I think this is like second to last one. So
nice.
Just everyone's eyes, cocaine, marijuana, beer, how their eyes dilate, and just family. And this is the last one right here, dude.
Oh my
Game
god.
of Thrones fans. Freaking Cersei and Jaime Lannister. Dom, what are you doing here? They're doing the you know what.
Family.
And Dom ain't having it. Yeah, those are some of my favorites. I'm super happy that it came out of.
Dude, I like how he has a shotgun in like half of the memes there.
Dude, he don't play. You know this. Family, bro.
Family.
All right. This time for real, we're ending it. Episode 19, Poke the Oak Podcast.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Catch
Till
you on the
next
next
time.
one. Familia.